Join us today as we explore some best-selling health supplement products designed to enhance your well-being, support your health goals, and help you live your best life. My name's Kendra Han, fitness and nutrition specialist, here today with Jamie Woodle, integrative nutrition health coach and master of science in health education. Welcome to Return to Eden. Jamie, of all of the products that we have, what do you think your favorite bundle would be?
Well, Kendra, you know how I am so passionate about gut health. So I think my favorite bundle is our Jolly Ferments bundle.
That is a good one.
And so that bundle includes our fermented mushrooms, our fermented beets, and even our fermented greens capsules.
A lot of people don't realize that the Eden's Greens is fermented. An important thing to remember about that supplement is once you've opened the bottle of Eden's Greens, it does have to be refrigerated.
Yes. And I think why I like this so much is as we age, we just don't digest food as well. And it's hard to get all those nutrients out of the food. So when you are consuming a fermented product, some of the fiber and the cell walls have been pre-digested by helpful bacteria. And so not only are you getting the benefit of the probiotics, but your body also can break these down and absorb those beneficial nutrients better than if you were to just eat some mushrooms or if you were going to eat a beet. The nutrients have been unlocked thanks to the fermentation process.
And if you get it in the bundle, it's a little bit discounted. So if you're not sure if this is something that could be beneficial for you or maybe for someone that you love very much, take a look at the Eden's Essentials website to see the discount. We also have a promo code available for viewers of this episode. JOY24, when put in at checkout, gets you an additional 10% discount off of everything in your cart. Now, my favorite bundle would have to be our holiday self-care bundle. I have extremely sensitive skin, so it's difficult for me to find products that have scents added to them that don't cause a breakout for me or flare up with any kind of skin issues. So the French lavender lotion that I get with the self-care bundle is a very clean smell. It doesn't smell overly feminine, so it'd be great for men or women. The other thing I really like about it is if you're not a big fan of the French lavender smell, you can take a look at our essential oils that are available on our website and in our starter bundle, which we'll discuss later. And you can add a few drops of that to the unscented lotion to personalize the gift or your own products.
I know I've smelt the one you did. You put some peppermint oil in the unscented one, and I used that on my hands, and that was really nice.
I liked the clove one, but I've also, because I have small children who are in school, and we do these things that I call sleepover weekend, and everyone invites a few friends over, all three of my kids. I think the most we ever had at one time was 10 or 12 altogether. 8 is usually pretty reasonable, but you know how kids can be. So we preemptively add a little bit of extra tea tree oil to help fight against things like head lice, which are very common with small children.
Yes. I love that it comes as a complete set. You can get the 2-in-1 moisturizing shampoo. You can get the body wash, which comes in a couple of different scents.
Oh, the pink grapefruit is amazing. And actually, Lynette Hill uses our pink grapefruit exfoliating body wash on her face. So if you follow Lynette Hill on Facebook or any social media and you find yourself thinking, man, she's just glowing, well, that's our body wash.
Yes, and what's funny is they're also natural. My husband ran out of the shaving cream one time, and so he thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and try the shampoo, and he loved it. He's like, you have to try it. You have to try shaving with the shampoo, and it is very smooth, and it's just as great as the shaving cream is. So in a pinch, that was great, but I love that you can use the body wash on your face.
Yeah, absolutely. I've even used the lotion on my face, which, like I said, very sensitive skin, and to be able to use a hand or body lotion on my face is like completely unheard of. There have been times that I got a rash on my face for laying on the wrong kind of pillow.
Oh, wow.
So having a lotion that is safe for my whole body is very valuable. Another thing I really appreciate being a mom with 3 kids is how long the products last. And a little bit goes a long way, and it can last even a family of 4 for quite a while.
I really like the chapsticks. In fact, we go through them a lot in my house because you know how it is. You get a chapstick and then you lose it and you get another one. But my kids love it. My son loves the strawberry, but I am a fan of our coconut flavor.
Me too. I think I have a couple of those in my purse, actually, and maybe one or two has run through my washing machine.
Another bundle that I'm really excited about, and I love the name too. You were so clever. Kendra came up with these names. This is beautiful. This is our Comfort and Joy bundle. This is so great. We have a product called Joint Disc and Mobility. And what I love about this product is it has anti-inflammatory ingredients. It has even white willow bark. It naturally acts like a pain reliever. And it also has hyaluronic acid, which is a lubricant for your joints.
As the weather starts to cool down and there are so many more demands on us as far as, oh, it's time to rake leaves, it's time to get our decorations out and put up our tree and all of those things, not to mention creating these feasts for our families, it wouldn't be uncommon to experience some issues in terms of mobility and joint pain and just weariness in your body. So I really like the salve. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, the CBD salve, I love it because we have been hearing back from customers who use it because they have arthritis in their hands or their elbow, MS. Yes. And so arthritis can be caused from injury, just inflammation in general. So we recently have had a customer call in and order some more because it has worked so well for her. She said a little bit goes a long way, and she puts it on her hands because she has arthritis, and it really reduces the inflammation and takes her pain away.
And I've heard feedback from customers on that too. And even my own family, I gave a container of it to my mother-in-law, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. And it goes such a long way. It rubs in so well that even though she's using it at least once a week, she still has a little bit left in that container. Her favorite thing, though, she said, is the scent is so clean. That lavender and eucalyptus scent is not really overpowering. It doesn't linger for a terribly long amount of time. It just smells very clean and pleasant. And a lot of those topical pain relievers that you would use have a really strong, clear, obvious odor that kind of makes people feel embarrassed sometimes. So she appreciates having something that smells natural and treats her pain in a real way.
So there was a recent randomized control trial that was published in the Journal of Hand Surgery where they took two groups of people. So one group, they gave actual CBD cream to put on their joints, and the other ones received a placebo. Now, they didn't know if they had the real product or the fake product, but what they found at the end of the study was that the group who had the actual CBD cream to use on their joints reported a 60% reduction in pain compared to the placebo group.
60%?
Yeah.
Wow, what a number that is. If you're looking for how to get your own container of our CBD salve or our Comfort and Joy joint bundle all together, take a look at edensessentials.com.
So the third product in our Comfort and Joy joint bundle is our Organigold, which uses a patented liquid molecular curcumin for increased bioavailability. So your body doesn't have to work so hard to get those beneficial, potent anti-inflammatory benefits from the product.
And you don't have to worry about the addition of potentially inflammatory additives that help to increase that bioavailability, like a black pepper or red pepper extract, which is very common when it comes to turmeric or curcumin products. Among our best-selling products are also our olive oil and Eden's Salt of the Earth. So in response to that, we've created our Merry Morsels Duo, which is a bundle that includes both our Eden's Essentials olive oil and the Eden's Salt of the Earth at a discounted price. What do you use the olive oil most for?
Oh, everything. I put it on everything. I do medium heat sauteing with it. I'll put it on my vegetables. We do a lot of sheet pan meals, a lot of roasted vegetables. So I'll toss them with some olive oil and some salt and pepper, sometimes some additional seasoning. But I love the flavor just on its own. If I put that on my vegetables, I don't feel like I need a whole lot of other flavors because it's so robust.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that it's cold pressed in small batches, so I know that all the nutritional content of the olive oil is intact. But the other thing that's really sweet and interesting is the farm in Italy that we get this product from has been around for 600 years.
Wow.
You have to be doing something right to hang on that long.
This is true. I love that I can trust this product because in a lot of the olive oil that's on the shelves in your general grocery store, we don't know that it's actually olive oil because a lot of times they will blend it with other oils to reduce their cost and increase their profits. In ours, we know for sure is actual olive oil from the small family farm.
Absolutely. And then the salt continues that trend of using ancient methods for extraction. It actually is an evaporation technique that's used with our Eden salt of the earth, limits exposure to heavy metals, which is something that if you're getting those pink salts from your regular box store, those are not going to be using the same method of extraction.
That is one of the problems with Himalayan pink salt. It got really popular for a while, but then they were finding a lot of toxic heavy metals in the pink salt. And that's because it comes from places like China, and they don't have the regulations and testing that maybe we would have. Ours has been tested, solar dried, as you were saying, and it contains those beneficial, I think 84 trace minerals such as iron, potassium, magnesium, things that are really hard to get in our diet because of soil depletion. Our vegetables even are not as nutrient heavy as they used to be 100 years ago. So having a quality salt to add some additional trace minerals to your diet is absolutely crucial.
Well, and the combination of the olive oil with the salt, like you were saying earlier, you almost don't even need other seasonings or flavorings at all. A little bit of lemon juice maybe, and there's a salad dressing right there.
Yeah. There's also this huge misconception still being circulated today that salt causes high blood pressure. It does not cause high blood pressure. It can cause you to retain water and make high blood pressure worse, perhaps, but it does not cause high blood pressure. In fact, you need the magnesium that is contained in these salts because they're finding that magnesium deficiency, which is common, it affects up to 70 to 75% of the population. Magnesium deficiency actually can contribute to high blood pressure.
The next group of products we want to discuss today is our Festive Fragrance Starter Pack. This is a collection of one of each of the essential oils that we have available in our Eden's Essentials inventory. And the benefits of essential oils are so far-reaching. I mean, there's everything from putting them in a diffuser to make things smell better, to cleaning, to things we've already mentioned, like tea tree oil's tendency to help prevent head lice.
I like to add tea tree oil to my mop water along with some vinegar, some non-toxic dish soap, and that's what I mop with. I don't like to put a lot of chemicals on my floor.
The lemon essential oil is one that I really appreciate. Seems like it gives me this little bit of energy, and it's such a pleasant smell. I like to mix the lemon and the rosemary when I'm in the office, and it just seems like it helps me focus. It makes me feel more awake and more aware of what's going on.
Peppermint does that for me. Even I'll just smell the bottle. If you were to see our desks, we have essential oils on there. Sometimes we diffuse them. Sometimes we just
Take
smell
a little
them.
whiff.
Yeah, especially in the afternoon to just kind of wake up your senses a little bit.
Eucalyptus is one that can be useful as an insect repellent, but also a decongestant, which is something all of us mothers can value this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of the plight of mothers during this season, we have a bundle to help with that too. It's called our Stress Solutions Bundle. Jamie, tell me what's included with that.
I actually take that bundle, and that is our Eden Stress Adapt, our Ashwagandha, and our Eden's Nerve Support. And I love those because I think most of us struggle from a little bit of adrenal fatigue. In our fast-paced lifestyle, we're all overworked and all overextended. And so we definitely need some additional adrenal support. You can do that by including a little more salt in your diet.
Yes.
But this contains adaptogens. Adaptogens are plant compounds that actually help our body deal with stress a little better. In fact, Russian astronauts were the first to really popularize this because they actually were using it to help them deal with the stress of being in space and away from their families.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I have utilized the Stress Adapt at various different times. I really like the idea that having a little bit of a discounted price on the bundle together can give people the opportunity to, like I had said earlier, try products, see if it's something that's going to work for you. And then moving forward, which products are going to support the life you want.
Well, the ashwagandha in this bundle, too, is a very well-studied herb, and it has been studied for its ability to help people with their stress and anxiety.
I started taking the ashwagandha initially because I was having issues with having restful sleep and dealing with insomnia, and that's something that is listed as a benefit of taking the ashwagandha. So not just helping you deal with the stress, but also helping you to restore by having restful sleep.
Our Stress Solutions bundle is really for anybody who is living with chronic stress, some adrenal fatigue, and if you're not sure if you or your loved one have that, you might notice increased cravings for salt or sugar, some insomnia, irritability, and even sometimes hormone imbalance can be caused from chronic fatigue.
I wanted to mention one more bundle, Joe's Holistic Health Library. This will include a signed copy of Time Bomb with the companion DVD, as well as the Viral Defense DVD and the Fight Back Against Alzheimer's DVD. Now, we've mentioned a lot of products today. We've gone over a lot of information, but I don't want to miss the opportunity to discuss our soursop tea. Jamie, can you really quickly just give me a few benefits of the soursop tea?
Yes, our soursop tea is an organic soursop tea. It's made from the leaves of the soursop plant. And this is beneficial and has been well studied for its ability to induce apoptosis or cell death. So as we know, as our cells get damaged, they can mutate. The proteins can fold up on themselves, and usually the cell is supposed to die on its own, programmed cell death. If this doesn't happen, the killer T cells should be coming in to clean it up. But what happens, sometimes these things mutate into the C word, and then our immune system cannot locate them. The cancer has the ability to disrupt the pathways and cause our immune system to not be able to find those cells, and then they grow uncontrollably. Well, some plants that God gave us have this natural ability to induce apoptosis, and soursop has been studied for this benefit.
If you or someone that you know is in recovery or struggling with the C word, as we've put it, take a look at Lynette Hill's book, Overcoming Cancer. It's from Defender Publishing, and it lines out her journey through stage 4 metastatic cancer. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions about some of the products that we've discussed, or maybe suggestions on future bundles that could be beneficial for our customers, feel free to reach out. You can contact us on our website or leave a comment below. Thank you again, and we hope you have a blessed day.